All right. Yeah, we've been discussing, viewers, we've been discussing about finding your purpose in life. And with me, I have glorified and I have revelation. They have been taking us through the world of experiment, the world of discovery, especially in the area of fashion designing. And right now, can we talk about Ankara moves? We are discussing, a whole lot of issues regarding environment influencing someone not being able to fulfill his or her purposes in life. And can you tell us a little bit about the what Ankara moves is all about? And more so, do you have any product? Do you have anything you want to show the world to see what you've been doing?
Okay, Ankara moves is basically about making anything with Ankara fabric. It can be clothing, like we have a hoodie here. I love hoods on my clothing, so this is just I guess I would say a regular top, but with a hood, and but just the fabric alone makes
Wow.
it stand out. I have a winter jacket. This is part of our winter line for last year, and it's simple, but you just have the little
African
touch of
designs.
the Ankara fabric makes it really stand out.
Right.
We have the necklace. You can see my bangles, my ring. We also do like bow ties. I don't know if you can see this.
Yes.
We have a set here. It's a bow tie, pocket square, and cufflinks. You know, sometimes a guy just wants to wear his regular tuxedo. He
Right.
can still wear it and have a touch of, African
Yeah,
African
just like what
flavor.
I have here, isn't it?
Exactly. We do everything from bags to shoes. We make whatever you can think of. Like she said earlier, everything looks better in
That's
Ankara.
awesome.
You know.
Let me see that shoe again. Wow, it looks so awesome. Wow, viewers, look at that. Can you imagine?
Yeah. So bow ties, full ties. Show you this right here. Some more cufflinks. I mean, the colors are so vibrant. Whether you want muted colors or bright popping colors, whatever you want, there's an Ankara for it. I think she'll show you some other things over there.
Okay.
Ankara Moves is basically a company. What we do, we put an African twist
Mm-hmm.
to fashion.
Okay.
Fashion of 70s, 80s, whatever you want. We customize, we specialize in customizing our pieces.
Including the hairstyle, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, people say we're crazy. We do things off the wall, and we love it. We make our customers beautiful. I believe in making women beautiful, men stand out. Like for instance, my husband does not buy cufflinks in the store anymore. He only wears Ankara cufflinks.
Wow.
So, and we do not repeat our pieces, meaning we are not gonna create something for you and do it for Jane or Musa or whoever. Your piece is your piece. It's customized to you. We have a shoe. For shoes, we can start with, this is my shoe.
Wow.
It's a shoe that I had before. I loved the shoe and I didn't want to, it got scuffed up and I didn't want to throw it away. So I called it, I anchorized it.
Mm.
Okay. We do belts.
Wow.
It's a
That's
ladies' belt.
awesome.
We do belts for ladies. We do belts for men. This is my iPad cover
Wow.
in Ankara.
Can I feel it?
Sure.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I've had that for about 3 years now.
Wow.
I still have
look
it.
at that. That's
Um,
awesome.
We have bangles over here.
Mm-hmm.
We have purses,
Mm-hmm.
different styles.
Mm-hmm.
We have clutches. We can do sets. A lot of ladies like sets.
Mhm.
My shoe, this is the purse to go with it. And you
Wow.
can see we embellish it. We can sequence and make your night purses.
Mm-hmm.
These are t-shirts, tanks that we would do. I don't know if you can get a view of it. This is a tie for men. And this is a tank that we'll put Ankara on it. And then this is a one-of-a-kind purse.
Mm-hmm.
It has Ankara on it. So whatever you can think about in the fashion industry, we can put Ankara. My motto
Yeah.
is everything looks better
Mm.
in Ankara.
Ankara.
So you have a plain black dress
Mm.
and you want to jazz it up, we can Ankara it for you. We do style consultations. You know, you need help, you can't come up with an idea. We're more than happy. Suitcases, briefcases. Right now we're working on designing a travel case. I mean, a suitcase, a
Okay.
travel suitcase set. We're working on that. So
That'd be
whatever you can
awesome.
think about,
Furniture, your throws for your living room furniture, whatever.
your dining room,
Bedding,
yes.
Mm.
anything can be anchorized.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Awesome. If you can make the briefcase, that would be good.
yeah.
Thank God for bringing you up to this level. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. The bangles, is it? That's what you call it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
bangles.
It's amazing.
Let me bring it
You
for
know,
you to see.
it's amazing.
Yes,
Wow. Viewers, can you see that?
different sizes.
Wow. That's good. Do you have websites where somebody can just go and make requests if
Yes, we do. We have two sources you can use. We have ankaramoves.com, www.ankaramoves.com. We also have on Facebook.
okay.
We have a huge following on Facebook. Ankara, just type in Ankara Moves on Facebook. You can contact us on there, and you can. Our phone number is on our website if you want to call. But most of our customers like to send messages by email, so
Emails.
info@ankaramoves.com, because we
Okay.
want to talk to you,
Okay.
so we can design your stuff. You can give us a reference picture you want to start with.
Okay.
So yes,
Info dot
info@ankaramoves.com or www.ankaramoves.com, and also on Facebook.
okay.
We have a lot of pictures on Facebook.
Okay.
And on Facebook, a lot of our customers, previous customers, they send in their pictures of what we've made for them. So you can actually see things that there are a lot of pictures on Facebook of just ideas that you can use and also things that people have made in the past.
Okay. All right, viewers, go to info at ankaramoves.com
To send an email.
and www.ankaramoves.com. Go in there, the Facebook, go in there, and you can find a whole lot of information about the Ankara Moves. Let's quickly talk about your future plans, your family life, and challenges. Uh, do you have any family challenges? Anything you want to tell us? From your family, how has life been from your childhood to up where you are today?
And one thing that I would like to say is, especially we talked about the background earlier, how sometimes the typical African family is not really going to encourage something going into the fashion industry or whatever. But I know that since we actually stepped out in faith and tackled this, we've received nothing but tremendous support from family. My mom sometimes will call and ask how is it going, or sometimes she wants to help in making a piece, or yeah. But we've received nothing but support. Once we actually stepped out in faith and went out what we felt God wanted us to do, family has been really supportive.
Wow. And what about you?
You give honor to honor is due. Our creative gene comes from our mother.
Okay.
Growing up, I remember I used to be so angry. She would make us sew home economics. Remember in secondary school days, and most of the things I used to do, the ties and stuff, I learned from her. My French knot, my herringbones, embroidery. I can do embroidery by hand because of my mom. So my parents have really been supportive. Our siblings, our first show from Texas, they were here. From Ohio, everybody flew in. So we've had a lot of support. I'm married. I think my husband's our biggest customer.
Okay.
I don't think there's any cufflink color he doesn't have.
Wow.
Tie, so I mean, I have people call me. Oh my God, I like what your husband had on. I have one of the school that's contacted us from Sierra Leone that want us to do their bow ties for their school because of what they had on.
Wow.
So family support, and it makes business easier because I've had businesses before. This is a difference with Ankara Moves, and so our family life is also my children. My son actually just designed a T-shirt that I have to make for him before he locks me out the door, and he wants Ankara on his half of his T-shirt. So he designed it. He wants it.
Wow.
So even our kids are supportive. So I just like that. It's been wonderful.
Yeah. So what are your price ranges?
It depends. Our prices vary for the shoes for the ladies. If you bring what we call the foundation piece, you give a shoe. I like my heel. I really want to keep it. It starts at $40.
Wow.
So very reasonable.
Okay.
Now, women's shoes vary. You want studs, you want stones, then the price begins to rise. If you just want a plain shoe, we start at $40. For the men, it's different. We do men's shoes too. Actually, you can find on our website. Our cufflinks start at 14.99. We have a sale going on this month, so it's a good price. Our bow ties are 24.99. Now we do these bow ties that are already tied, and we do the self-tie bow tie when you have tied. Those starts at 34.99. Our bangles range from anywhere from 14.99 and up. So we have our prices are very, very good, reasonable.
Very
We don't.
reasonable.
We want you to have a customized piece, a wearable piece that is going to last you a long time, and you don't have to go rubber bank to do it. I have clothes that I made 10 years ago that I'm still wearing.
Still wearing.
Okay.
Still wearing. As long as it's made, we don't believe in quantity. We believe in quality.
Quality.
Yes.
I like that you don't believe in quantity, you believe in quality. I do believe in quality too, because God is a quality management
Yes.
officer. He is the one that created everything. Yeah, it's amazing how you can improve your life if you really um, want to explore the world. God has given it to you. It's open. He says, go.
Yes.
All you need to do is to step out, come out from your boxes, stop hiding. Your talents can speak for you. Everything you need to do is in your hand. God has invested it into you.
Yep.
All you need to do is wake up from your slumber. Okay, finally, let's talk about your social life. Can you describe your social life in brief? Who are your friends? Who are your peers? Does any of them influence your decisions in what you're doing and so on and so forth?
Well, for me, my social life is comprised mostly of my church family, actually. Yeah, most of my friends and even some of my customers are church family. So I would say there's a little bit of influence from them because they also encourage me. Some of them are the ones that encourage me to, I like that. Why don't you make one for me? Which caused me to want to actually pursue the business. And even today, a lot of them are, I haven't seen something in a while, or hey, I still have this in mind. They really do encourage, and they help me to try to stay focused, make sure I'm still doing something with the business, and don't let it get stale.
Okay. What about you, Rebel?
Social life, huh? I have 3 kids. I can tell my social life, but yeah, between soccer and tennis and dance. But I dance. I love dance. My license plate says I am dance. So, so my social life revolves around my children, my husband, church, my church family, my friends, my sisters. I call them my sisters. We go to church together. So that's my life. That's about it. Do they influence me? Yes, they do, and they influence me positively. They don't always tell me what I want to hear, but they tell me what I need to hear. What I need to hear, and I thank God for them. I thank God. I really, really, really do thank God for them, because sometimes I don't want to hear, but they tell me the truth, and it has really improved my life. Most of our models you see in our show, and they will not take a dime from us. This business they are so invested in it. They want it, they want it to grow. So I really, yes, they do influence us in positive ways. I don't think any of them has told us anything that has been detrimental to our business. So yeah, that's our social life. We go out to dinner maybe, or to an African event, because I love music. So I will still make sure I do my 2 hours dance and I go home. But
Wow.
I have to dance. I breathe.
That's good. Yeah. Friends, good friends,
Yes.
best friends are those who can influence you positively.
Yes.
The friends who can tell you not what you want to hear,
Yes.
but what you need to hear to improve your life. I love that. And so, finally, one more time, what do you have any message to the youth out there? Do you have any message to the world? Especially for those who do not know what to do with their life.
I would say, like I said earlier, follow your heart. There's a gift that you see trying to come out of you. There's a gift and a talent that God has given to you. Don't think it's too little. Don't think it's irrelevant. Don't think it's not going to for some of us, worry so much about making money. Oh, I can sing, but that's not going to make me any money. I can dance, but it's not. Follow your heart, and if you actually perfect it, make it, not just put quality to it. Find out those that are in that industry, how are they doing it, get different ideas. There's no limit to where God can take you with it. God has put that gift in you for a reason. Don't let it go to waste.
Final word.
For me, I think I have one purpose in life, and I think if we start from there, and my purpose in life is to give God glory. That whatever I do, give God glory. And if you live your life that way, and you yield yourself to God, like she said, that thing in you, the Bible says that your gift will make room for you.
Exactly.
And it's not about the money, because at the end of the day, we have one source, and that's Jehovah Jireh. So whatever you're doing, it may be small in your eyes, but if you put it in His hand, He multiplies and He meets your need. For me this year is my year of rest. I've decided that Psalm 23 is my national anthem this year. Wow. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Exactly. In my marriage, I shall not want. With my children, I shall not want. With my business, whatever it is, I'm going to lay down beside still waters. So, it doesn't matter how old you are. I tell people that the age for me is nothing but a number. If God has given you a dream, don't allow anybody tell you you cannot do it. Put your mind to it. Put it in God's hands, and He will multiply it. When God was about to use Moses, He asked him, what do you have in your hand? It is what you have in your hand that God is going to multiply. So if you can trust God with it, trust me, I've not seen anybody that has served God and has been disappointed. God owes no man nothing, and He sure will not owe you anything. So trust Him, give it to Him, and He will multiply it.
Right. Viewers, you have heard it all. Money is not everything. Stop pursuing after money. Look at yourself and see what God has put in you, your gift and your talent. Discover them and bring them out so that they can speak to you. It is when you bring out your talent that the money will come. Money will not come just by chasing after shadows. And also, you need God to survive.
Yes.
Because God created you in His image. If you ignore God, God will ignore you. But if you go after God, the sky is not your limit. Heaven is not even your limit.
That's correct.
The world will serve you. People will knock at your door to ask you for something. People will come begging. In fact, the creative ability that God has put into you will make people to come after you. And with this, I want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for being with us in this discussion. Thank you, Revelation. I'm happy to have somebody like you here in our discussion. Thank you, Glorified.
Thank you, sir.
I hope we will have you for another show whenever it is time.
Okay.
And thank you, Omega Studio, for allowing us this opportunity to, bring and demonstrate the quality of what Ankara Moves is doing. And I promise you, this year is your year. If you run with God, God will run with you. But if you leave God, I don't know. I just don't want to say anything about that. With this, I say thank you.